Hey everybody, Coach Buchanan from Albright College with Figure It Out Baseball. I'm here to talk to you tonight a little bit about the recruiting process. Now, there's no doubt about it, the recruiting process can be an incredibly stressful time for players and families of high school athletes who want to go on to play college baseball. Deciding what college you're going to go to is the biggest decision that most of these young student athletes will make up until this point in their life. It's a decision that's going to help shape them for who they are going into the future, and hopefully a decision that can help provide them with the best 4-year experience of their lives. One of the biggest things that I get asked during the recruiting process is, what do you look for in a recruit? Now, we spend a lot of time out on the road, a lot of time evaluating players, and a lot of things are obvious. We look for things like power, athleticism, arm strength, speed. Those are all a given. I think every college program in the country is out there looking for all of those things. But one of the most important things that I look for during the recruiting process is I look for how you fail, especially as a hitter. In baseball, when you step back and you take a look at things, it's important to realize that you're going to fail far more often than you're going to succeed. So I need to know as a recruiter, how do you handle the thing that you are going to do most? It doesn't matter if you're a little leaguer or if you're Mike Trout. Even Mike Trout fails more than he succeeds every time at the plate. That's why for me it's important to get out and watch guys play in games and see how they handle themselves after failure. Can they be a good teammate? Are they going to learn from at-bat to at-bat? Are they going to get better through failure? These are some things that get overlooked far too much by youth athletes. They think they have to go out there and go 4 for 4 every single night, otherwise they're not good. Guys, that's just not how the game works. So I need to know how you fail before we can really put a stamp on you as a player and decide if you're somebody that we want to bring into our program. Everybody wants to build a good culture inside of their program. We're no different here at Albright. Guys who can't handle failure are culture killers. They come in and they suck the life out of everybody around them. That's why it is so important that we learn how to fail. And that is such a huge part of the evaluation process. You can go out there in your first at-bat and you can hit a 400-foot bomb and everybody can love you. And then in your next at-bat, if you strike out and you're throwing your helmet, spiking your bat, and causing a scene in the dugout, that's going to be an immediate turnoff and now completely negates everything that you've done prior to that. Young guys out there, learn how to be good at failing. Learn from at-bat to at-bat. Learn through failure. Because when we see that you're capable of that in the recruiting process, we know we can work with you. We know you're coachable, and we know that the sky is the limit for you. So when asked, what do you look for in the recruiting process? One of my top requirements, one of the most important things that I look for in the recruiting process is how well do you handle failure. Again, my name is Coach Buchanan with Albright College and Figure It Out Baseball. And that is how you should deal with failure during the recruiting process. I hope you found this video helpful, and stay tuned for my next video on recruiting, where we'll talk a little bit about what kind of questions you can ask once you're on campus for an official visit.